to be a long night. Been a long day, about to be a long night. Been a long day, about to be a long night. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Coffee at Night show. Let me grab my coffee before I go any further. Sarah, do you have your coffee? Jeff, I don't know if you drink coffee, but do you have any? If so, hey, we all got our coffee. All right, well, good, close enough. All right, well, everybody, welcome to the show. We appreciate you tapping in. I am your host with the most, the man with the plan, Tony Grands, and this is my co-host, Sarah.
Hi.
How are you doing, Sarah?
I got puppies making noise. They're playing right now.
You always have puppies making noise. You got new animals?
These two have got to, they're old enough to go to their new homes, and they're the only two left. So,
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, are you sad?
No.
No. All right. Well, today, you guys, we got my buddy Jeff Titanosaur joining us today on the show. What's going on, brother Jeff? How you doing?
Hey, nice to be here.
Oh, it's good. We're glad you're here, brother. We appreciate your time. We know it's important, man. Quick little backstory on me and Jeff real quick. Jeff is actually on a song with me. I think it's Young Mike 2, but I kind of wanted to, I don't know, I just had a thing in mind for it. And when I started working on the song, I had met Jeff, I think through Sarah or some other people, but I just was really
Joe, probably.
Oh yeah, it was Joe. And I just was really digging the style and the sound, so I had to tap in with him. And today we got him on the show to come hang out with us. Jeff, how is everything going?
Hey man, busy. Got a lot of music stuff going on. So you know.
I know. I noticed that you're getting a whole lot of follows on Twitter. Everybody's checking in with you. I see you putting up your videos on Instagram. Congratulations to your success, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess I could call it success. I haven't thought of it that way, but yeah. Thanks.
I'll call it success because I know how it is to kind of be working out there and doing your thing and sort of being a one-man team, sort of continuously have the output so much so that it comes back to you and people are, giving you compliments on your music and you got other projects going on. I call that success.
Yeah. I think if you think about the definition of it, yeah, it's definitely, I'm doing much better than I was before and people are digging what I'm doing. So yeah.
And I'm sure you're happy doing it. That's the ultimate definition of success.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. That makes all the difference in the world. Miss Sarah, were you about to say anything that I thought I cut you off?
I was going to say, Jeff, how many projects do you have out there right now? Because I feel like just about everything that I play on SLE, you are involved in some way or another.
Well, no, I mean, I've just had Titanosaur 4 years, only that for about 2 years. And then the Raygun Girls is another thing that I was doing for a long time. But Titanosaur kind of picked up pretty quickly, so I had to pay more attention to this than the Raygun Girls. So yeah, and then I've just got a lot of guest stuff going on as Titanosaur. I'm in a couple of different songs here and there. So yeah, it's and then as far as Titanosaur goes, I got a lot of stuff going on. So
what's the fascination with dinosaurs? Is that like from your childhood?
No, I wanted to make some noise that was stomping and loud and big, and dinosaurs just came to mind. So
nice. I want to commend you on your dinosaur posts when you educate people on dinosaurs. I don't want to call it a gimmick because it's not a gimmick. It's a good hook. It's a good, because it always gets me.
Yeah. On Tuesdays, and then I kind of stopped. My youngest kid was helping me with those, and school got in the way and stuff like that. So we sort of put it on the side. But I have been thinking about starting it up again. But yeah, those were fun.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good twist on it. Do you ever wear your dinosaur mask outside?
I always say I will. I haven't yet.
Never jumped in the car to go pick up some McDonald's with it on real quick.
I take it with me just in case I get the balls to do it, but no, I haven't done it yet.
Just be sure that you record it when you do it, brother, because the internet would love to see that.
Absolutely.
I would like to push you to do it if I can, if you don't mind, because I really think that you would go viral wearing a dinosaur mask ordering fast food.
Oh, absolutely.
Now I have to do that this weekend.
Yeah. I can totally see that being another hook.
We'll see if I actually do that this weekend. But now it's on the top of my head, and now it's like, damn it.
How many? I heard you mention your son. How many kids you got?
I got two teenagers, 17 and 13.
And they're both involved in music.
Well, not really. I mean, they help me out as much as they can. Like my 17-year-old helps film a lot of the music videos that I do.
Oh, really?
So their stage name or their cameraman name is called is Samanthuel, Destroyer of Worlds. So I've got that in a couple of the YouTube credits. And then my youngest helps me with the mask. Loves to put it on. So
yeah, nice. Where did you find that mask? Just a random place?
well, when I got the idea of Titanosaur, I said, well, I got to have some sort of, as a one-man band, to be able to do media posts and all that, I got to have something to play off of.
Yeah.
So I decided on a mask thing, and then a Titanosaur is actually more like a Brontosaurus, and that's not very intimidating. So go for a T-Rex mask. So I ordered one of those, and then here we are.
Nice. That's a. I hate to call it a gimmick because it's not a gimmick, but it's such a good thing. Like, it's a lot of artists that have good music. The music's not usually enough to get the people to come and listen. I think I have some good music, but I don't have a thing. I've never been to jail. I'm not, so I don't fit the typical rapper mold. So if I had a thing like that, I'd be using the hell out of it too, brother. Trust and believe that.
Well, yeah. The whole idea of something to grab onto, something visually to grab onto, it's necessary in the music game.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have that wherewithal. So salute to you for that.
Thank you.
Will you, Sarah? You got something?
Not right at the moment.
All right. So, brother Jeff, I want to ask you about this. Switch gears just a little bit. You have a medical condition, something going on with your heart that you talk about, and it's something very dear to you. Clearly, can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So I have Marfan syndrome, which affects my connective tissue, and the heart is made of connective tissue. And unfortunately for me, it has really weakened my heart. So things have just been getting worse for the past year or so. So last July, when I released the EP, I happened to end up in the hospital because of my heart. And so I was working in the hospital room on the whole promotion thing and everything. And then it just happens that as I was getting ready to release the album here in February, my heart started getting worse again. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. So I'm officially in congestive heart. Scary term, but it's not really that bad. Just out of breath a lot right now.
Yeah, I had congestive heart failure after I was drinking. It was pretty intense, so I know exactly what you're talking about. How did you find out that you had it? Was something going on? And of course, all of this is to educate other people out there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Marfan syndrome. I was actually diagnosed early on when they were just learning about it. It was one could say it was. He had a heart issue while he was playing basketball way back in the early 80s. And it just happened to be in Manhattan, just happened to be near a hospital that was studying this thing called Marfan syndrome. And so they saw him in the hospital and they said, you have a lot of the signs. So they came over to the house, saw me, my mom, my two uncles. And so we all have Marfan syndrome. It's a genetic issue. So yeah, I've known since the 80s. I've been watched by a cardiologist since then. And yeah, in 2000 and in 98, I had my first heart surgery. In 99, in 2000, I had my second heart surgery. 2009, I had my third heart surgery. And and now we're here. Now I have a defibrillator in here. I got a little piece of machine. So I'm a little bionic right now.
All right. Well, you're a strong brother, and we're definitely gonna keep you in our prayers, my man.
Thank you.
Me and you had a brief conversation earlier about some charities. I thought that you were working for a charity, but I got a lot going on in my head, and I'm kind of an idiot. No. So, but you're not doing any charity work for Marfan syndrome?
For Marfan syndrome itself, not right now. I might eventually. I've got some stuff coming down the pike that I might do for that. Put all the money towards that. But yeah, in was it like 2 weeks ago? I had an unreleased song in a benefit for the National Foundation for Transplants. It's tough to remember. So that was a few weeks ago, and then right now with the Swamp Records, which is the record label that I'm on, they put out a compilation for Ukraine. So that's an ongoing thing. Songs from all the
A benefit album for Ukraine.
Yeah. So all the a lot of the bands on the Swamp Records label have songs up there in that benefit album. So you purchase it, and the money goes to the Red Cross in Poland to help the refugees.
Nice. All right. Well, good job. That's very humanitarian of you. God bless.
Well, thank you.
Sarah, you got anything?
I did, and then I lost it.
That means you're not smoking enough cannabis. You're not smoking enough
I
cannabis.
haven't been awake long enough to.
Yeah. And how do you feel? Last night you said you were sick. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay now.
All right, good.
I don't know what happened. Kind of hit me out of nowhere, but I'm all right now.
All right, Jeff. You besides the guitar, do you play any other instruments?
Well, I play the bass, I sing, and I program the drums. I program the synths. Do a lot of programming, but yeah, as far as playing, it's just these stringed instruments.
Yeah, well, I mean, to a degree, the buttons that we push, they're kind of like playing instruments. Also, I don't play any instruments, but I can make music.
Yeah.
I know how to make something work. You what you got coming up on the horizon soon?
Well, I've got it's a Danzig tribute album coming out in July, I think.
Let's go.
The song on there, and then I'm working with another band to do a split EP that's coming out maybe in October. We're trying to make that happen.
Nice.
Oh
yeah, you're out there working
it.
You're located in New York.
Yeah, upstate New York.
Yeah, how's New York right now? Is it crazy? Because California, Los Angeles is kind of crazy right now.
I don't know about crazy. I mean, I've lived in New York my whole life, so crazy is relative in New York. I mean,
that makes sense.
I don't know. I haven't been in the city. I used to live in the city, but I haven't been there for a while, so I have no idea what's going on down there.
So you're kind of away from the craziness no matter what.
Yes. I specifically moved to a very quiet place because I make really loud music. So, gotta have
not a bad way to do it.
Yeah, you gotta have some space from the loud noises sometimes.
Absolutely. So you can make your own. All right. Well, yeah. Well, I appreciate all that, brother. Do you have any thoughts on Kanye West and Pete Davidson?
I don't have any thoughts on Kanye West at all. Bad for the guy. I feel bad that everything's going on in the public with him, whatever it is that's going on with him. Yeah. It just, I don't know.
A bunch of nonsense. A bunch of people who put energy into their crafts and their skills, and then it becomes overlapped with a bunch of drama and nonsense and Hollywood garbage.
Yeah.
But I also want to say I blame Pete Davidson. I like to get that point out there and use my platforms to say that Pete Davidson is a bad man because he should not have been messing with that man's wife. He should have stayed away and let them go through what they were going to go through until they got a divorce, and he could get all the ass that he wants. That's just my opinion, though. All right, brother Jeff, we really appreciate your time and you coming on the show, hanging out with us for a bit. Do you have anything that you want to say? Or actually, take that back. Can you let everybody know where they can find you?
Oh, absolutely. All over the place on the internet. Just search for Titanosaur Rocks. I'm now focusing a lot of stuff on TikTok, so there's a lot of stuff on there.
All right.
I hate saying that name, TikTok, just it sounds so TikTok. But yeah, Titanosaur Rocks is the ID for everywhere. So,
have you gone viral yet on TikTok?
No. I can't say I have. No.
It's coming, brother. It's coming.
I'm building up, though. It's happened in the last week. Things are starting to step up there for me.
Yeah, the algorithms are finding you.
Yeah. Yes, the algorithm.
Do you have any plans to do any more Raygun Girls music, or are you just strictly switching over to Titanosaur, like all exclusively?
I think I'm switching totally over to Titanosaur because I've started like cannibalizing some of the Raygun Girls stuff. for Titanosaur because I used the Raygun Girls to learn how to mix and master and do all that stuff. So a lot of the earlier stuff sounds horrible, and so now I'm sort of updating it, and I think I was marketing the Raygun Girls incorrect. Unfortunately, why it didn't get as big as I was hoping it would. Because I'm finding in this scene that I'm in with Titanosaur, the Raygun Girls would have done great.
Yeah. It's great stuff.
I just was marketing it wrong, I guess. I always knew that it was way too heavy for goth, but it was not heavy enough for heavy metal. I don't know. But apparently this stoner metal label fits a whole lot of stuff. So
yeah, it fits perfectly there. It's got like, you know, that sludgy guitar tone. It's got that kind of Queens of the Stone Age vibe to it with the tone and everything.
You know, I've never thought of the music that I make as sludgy, but everybody is saying that the Titanosaur is sludge, and I don't hear it, but okay, I'll go with it. The same with Doom. Apparently, it's very Doom. Okay, that's fine with me. So
as long as they're listening to it.
Yeah, as long as you're listening to it, as long as everybody digs it, that's fine with me.
Yes, call it what you will.
But yeah, no, Tony, I'd love. I keep trying to think of when I'm writing a song, trying to think of a spot where it wouldn't sound forced to have somebody doing a few bars over it.
Hey, whenever you're ready, brother.
I just haven't been able to find it where it naturally fits in yet.
It's a very unique intersection that we'll meet at.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. But you know, I'm down to return the favor for you whenever, brother. I'm here.
Yes, nice, awesome.
Okay, well, God bless you, man. You take care of yourself. We really appreciate you, man. And we will talk to you very soon. Miss Sarah, you got to say anything else?
Now, George is trying to say hi to everybody. So
what's up? What's up, Jorge?
Say hi, George.
Hello, George.
Yeah, you don't want to. I picked him up so they would be quiet, and he started like growling at the screen because you could see everybody.
That's because he's telling you he's hungry or he needs a hug.
And now
get those pesky humans out the way.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? So this is George. If anybody needs a puppy, George is 8 weeks old, and he needs a home.
Sarah is the farmer in Old McDonald. She's not old, but that's McDonald. She has all the animals. If you guys are looking for animals and you see Sarah on Instagram, say you got any animals at the house, and I can almost guarantee you she has something that
I will have somebody that needs a home. So
yes, all the time, constantly. All right, well then we'll go ahead and conclude everything. We appreciate everybody tuning in and coming to check us out. We're gonna give a big shout out to Jeff, big shout out to Sarah, and shout out to you for looking and listening. Everyone take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time on the Coffee at Night Show. Peace.
Been a long day, about to be a long night. Been a long day, about to be a long night. Been a long day, about to be a long night.